In Barcelona's recent matches, fans have repeatedly chanted Messi's name at the Spotify Camp Nou, hoping to see him return. So, is Messi coming back to Barcelona after almost 5 years? The answer may surprise you. Sporting director DECO didn't hold back and revealed the truth. Now subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss anything. In an interview on the program Cacho Jukes, Barcelona's sporting director DECO ruled out any possibility of Lionel Messi returning to the club as a player. A few weeks ago, Messi surprised fans around the world by making a discreet visit to the newly renovated Spotify Camp Nou, something the club's executives themselves only discovered when the star posted the photos on social media. The visit reignited hope among many supporters who dream of seeing their eternal idol back at the club 4 years after his painful departure. However, DECO was categorical in dismissing the idea of Messi ever wearing the Barca shirt again, even on a loan from Inter Miami, something President Joan Laporta had also recently denied. I don't think it's possible, because Leo has a contract and the idea was never even discussed. Leo is always Leo. He can still contribute. He's an incredible player, but it's not something we're considering. The current situation is purely speculative. Leo will have an impact here forever. To me, he's the greatest player in the club's history, alongside Johan Cruyff and Ronaldinho. It's normal that people from this generation don't forget Leo. The sporting director also commented on comparisons between Barcelona's young sensation Lamine and Messi, saying, "They're in different stages, different players. Both are ahead of everyone in terms of understanding the game." Leo grew up in an environment with no pressure and no need to be the center of attention because of his height, while Lamine grew up in a different scenario. A Barca in reconstruction. Leo came into an already established team with an average age of 26 or 27. He earned his place gradually. Leo sparked curiosity. I even went to watch the reserve team just to see him play. His quality was unbelievable. Lamine has yet to reach his peak this season as he continues to deal with pubalgia. The chronic injury has limited some of the explosiveness that defined him last year, although it's barely affected his attacking output. In fact, he remains one of the team's most decisive players. Even with only 9 starts, the youngster has already scored 5 goals and provided 7 assists, suggesting a big season may be ahead. With the FIFA World Cup approaching, Yamal will also have the extra motivation to fully regain his best physical form. In a recent interview with CBS's 60 Minutes, Lamine spoke on several topics, especially the comparisons to Lionel Messi and what it would be like to face him in the upcoming Finalissima. "I think Lionel Messi is the greatest footballer of all time, but he also knows I'm a good player. There will be mutual respect if we play against each other. He knows I'm not trying to be him, play like him, or wear the number 10 like he did. I want to be myself." Lamine finally admitted that Messi was a major source of inspiration alongside Neymar, while offering surprisingly thoughtful insight for an 18-year-old. "When I was a kid, I used to study Messi's passes. Other players made good passes, but Messi's passes were practically goals. I always thought passing was more interesting than dribbling. Passes are a bit smarter." Lamine is ahead of most young prospects today. Besides being extraordinarily gifted with the ball, he has an uncommon understanding of the game for someone his age. His ability to read behavior on the pitch, anticipate movements, and extract the maximum from every opportunity makes him a special player. One of Messi's most impressive and unique achievements in football is his assist tally, 405 career assists, a record no one else has ever reached. And Lamine already understands the value of that weapon. A precise pass that puts a teammate through on goal is almost a goal itself. It dramatically increases the team's chances of winning. Lamine wants to use that same tool for Barcelona, just as Messi did throughout his career. And the truth is, we're already seeing him follow that path. He also revealed, surprisingly, that he wasn't a dribbler when he was younger. "It's strange because as a kid I never dribbled much. I was more about scoring goals and running a lot." He was then asked what it's like to be so famous at such a young age, and he admitted it isn't easy. "It's hard to act like a normal 18-year-old. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. Any kid goes from school to home. I go to training with photographers outside my house and I see kids wearing my jersey on the streets. I'd like to eat at a restaurant like a normal person, but I can't because people always stop me. It's normal. I'm famous. So I try to do simple things, like visiting my mum, my brother, or playing video games." Still, Yamal spoke about the pride he feels knowing he has brought joy back to the sport for people around the world. "People told me they started watching football again because of me. My mom watches every match now. Kids had stopped wearing football shirts at school, and now that trend is back. Even tourists here in Barcelona buy the Barca jersey with the number 10 on the back. That made me realize some things. I don't have expectations. I just think about playing, not creating expectations. In the end, expectations are bad. When you reach them, it feels like there's nothing left. And when you don't, you get frustrated. Playing football is the only thing that makes me forget everything else. I might have the biggest problem in the world, but if I have a game, that's all I think about. Yamal has already broken several records in his young career, but revealed he never aimed for that. My goal isn't to break every record, score 1 million goals, or play 1 million matches. I'm an athlete who wants to have fun. I hope kids want to be like me. In the end, the goal is for people to enjoy the game and put on a good show. I play football to make people smile. If someone is sad and watches my match, I want them to feel better. I want them to go home happier than they were. Asked what kind of player he would describe himself as, he said, "If I see 3 players in front of me, I take them on. I'm very confident and that's my style. Even if I lose the ball, that happens. I'd be a very different player if I stopped every time I saw 2 or 3 players in front of me. I have 3 or 4 favorite goals in terms of importance, but if I had to choose one, I think the most important and most beautiful one was the goal against France at the Euros. I don't feel pressure when I play football. I just try to have fun. My friends and family have gone through harder things than me just because of football. Football is everything to me. It's the first love of my life, and it always will be. It's one of those sports where everyone is on equal footing. And what about Nicky Nicole? None of that. Lamine is long past that phase and fully focused on football. Maybe Nicky even panicked when he made it clear that the great love of his life, forever, is football. And that's when she broke up with him. Jokes aside, what he reveals in this interview shows he's a smart kid who knows exactly where he stands. He understands that the most important thing is to enjoy himself and bring smiles to those who are feeling down, especially after watching his duels on the pitch, where he usually destroys family men without mercy. Lamine truly seems like an extraordinarily mature 18-year-old. He then joked that he wouldn't want to be a defender facing him and that getting nutmegged is embarrassing, but he loves doing it to his opponents. He's been studying Messi's most recent matches. "If I were a defender, I wouldn't want some guy throwing crazy dribbles at me. I'd tell him to calm down. My friends would make memes about me. I don't think I've ever felt pressure playing football. My parents faced a lot of pressure when they were young. Managing the family, work, being happy, buying gifts. That's real pressure to me. My friends and my family, we're all football fanatics." The number 10 emphasized why he loves football and the equality it provides on the pitch. You can come from a rich family or a poor one, but on the field, everyone is equal. It was a profound revelation from Lamine. The final part of the interview focused on the Spanish national team and his decision to represent Spain instead of Morocco. "I was thinking of playing for Morocco, but I always wanted to play in the Euros, and I had a better chance of winning the World Cup with Spain. I'll always have love for Morocco. It's my country too. But in the end, I grew up in Spain, and I see it as my country as well." Lamine Yamal was born on July 13, 2007 in Esplugues de Llobregat, Barcelona, Spain. He is the son of a Moroccan father and a mother from Equatorial Guinea, but he grew up in Mataró, Catalonia. He recalled how he managed to stay calm throughout the European Championship with Spain and how he never felt overwhelmed. "During the Euros, I never thought about the fact that I was 16 years old and playing in the tournament. I told myself I was playing in a competition I was going to enjoy a lot because it was my dream, so just enjoy it and don't think about anything else. I'm heading into the World Cup in the best moment of my career. I think it's been a long time since Spain has been a serious contender for the title. I can see how excited the country is, and I can't wait for it to start." Lamine Yamal is undoubtedly the biggest star to emerge from Barcelona's academy in recent years and is now the face of the team, with DECO and the club even renewing his contract recently. The sporting director, however, understands that for Barca to keep top talents like Lamine, the club also needs to build a strong squad around him. If that happens, Lamine will be happy. "I know Lamine's desire and dream is to win something important with Barcelona. If I were Lamine, I'd be paying close attention to what the club is doing. That's something we've brought back. When you're a smart player like Marcus, you don't sign just because you like the club, you sign because you want to win titles." Now feel free to share your thoughts on Lamine's wonderful interview.
He's extremely good.